Hey, good morning, my people. I'm doing the daily reading. I'm trying to put my shuffle so the cards are not on the right into it. I may have to cut away for a brief moment to wake up the kids, but I should end before evening. Okay, if you are just joining me, um, I'm Divine You and welcome. I'm doing daily readings and um, for all signs. Okay. Okay. Yes, I started with Aries, so today let's do it in reverse order. We're going to start with Pisces, all right? So I do a Goddess Guidance card, and then I do a Romance Angel card, and then I pull two cards from different decks of tarot. And I read it that way. Just to see what messages you have for today. Whatever it is, the spirit wants you to do today. So on Pisces. And everything will be time stamped in the description in the comment section for you. All right, my Pisces. All right, so for today, November the 19th, all right, Pisces starts at 3 minutes and 4 seconds. All right, so you start with endings and beginnings here. The old must be released so that the new can enter. The Ten of Swords, the Seven of Cups, past life relationships, you have known each other before. The Four of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so your advice is there's endings and beginnings, and you're confused by it. But yep, of course, you are ending a cycle. Yep, Pisces. But you have to end something in order for something new to begin. But you're confused by it because you don't want to allow divine to assist. You have to just, allow divine, allow the universe to help you. The old must be released so that the new can enter. You have to release it. I feel like you've been resisting it. And you're confused because you're like, why is this? Why does this have to change? I feel that's what's going on with you there for today. But then you have your past life relationships card here. You have known each other before, but I feel whoever this person is that you're drawing in is currently in a state, or you are in a state of not really rest, just kind of working on themselves. Okay, they're kind of in a state of meditation. They're just or you are in a state of meditation, not really wanting to do anything at this moment, just kind of, focusing on self. But doing so is good because you're gonna bring in a passion in the beginning with whoever this person is from your past. All right. Okay, Pisces. So yeah, there you go. All right. Let's get it cracking with the next one. All right. So who's next? Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Not sure. Hold up. All right, so first you have undying love. The love you've shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. The Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Okay. All right, so with your undying love card here, the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. I feel that you've really been going through something in your love life here. With the Ten of Wands being that's like a burdensome cycle. Um, but it's like you're going through it because it's an eternal love, like it's a love that's gonna last for many lifetimes, okay? It's eternal. But if you're burdened by the situation, you feel like you want to move on. You're not sure if you want to stay in the situation or you want the situation to progress and move forward instead of kind of being in a place that it's been for a while. If that's making sense for you. Okay. And then next you have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And that may be what's going on. Maybe there's a lack of communication with you and your partner. But you do have the Knight of Cups here with that is like a message of love being brought to you. Like someone's going to bring their cup for you, and then it's going to propel you guys. So someone's then going to take action to move forward. So this is like the card of physically changing residence. Um, yeah, it's like physically like well no, not physically changing. This is the card. Well, maybe a person going to change residence, but this is like someone's at a distance and they're physically coming towards you. So if they're across town, they're physically going to come see you, offer you this cup, or at least have a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, because this is all about communication here. Um, Or if they're in another state, they want to see you. Okay. All right, Aquarius. So that's good. You were some kind of soulmate there, boo. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Take a sip of water. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. Oh, I didn't start it. Let's see. I'm doing 11:30. Let's do 11:30. I have to put the time. Okay. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Well, you came out of your own reading, so there you go. All right. So you start off with the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. With the Judgment card and the Moon. Next, you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. The Devil card and the Nine of Cups. All right. Okay. So your advice from Spirit is express yourself through creative activities, because I feel like you just need a break. That's what the retreat is here for. Like you need some kind of break in order to have a victory. So you're kind of at a standstill. You're not moving forward because you've been doing too much. You've been focusing on other people, doing other things for other people, but you need to do things for yourself. Do things that make you happy. Take a break. Do what you need to get yourself together, okay? And it's gonna help you. It's gonna really, really help you. Because you have this with the moon here, I feel like it's this thought process you have, like, I don't know, I'm not sure why you're thinking, um, like the way you've been thinking about like how you've been helping people or helping things or whatever, like not focusing on yourself. It's like you try to justify it in some type of way. But you have to remember there's reciprocity in life. Like what you put out is what you get back. So if you want to, be more successful, you have to put that into the universe. If you want a relationship, you need to kind of put that out into the universe. You need to be receptive. So it ain't just, oh, you're putting it out. You have to open up to accept as well. Okay. All right. So with the retreat here, with you here, you need to take a break. You go on vacation, take a couple days if you're able. If not, you just need to like find a sacred space, have some time to yourself. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day or something, just take a little time and meditate. And once you do that, you're gonna start getting your wishes. You're gonna start getting everything that you want because you need time to yourself. I don't know why I just okay on the devil card. I don't know why I've never noticed that she has grapes on her tail. That's some grapes. I never saw that because I heard it through the grapevine. But hey, you are a Capricorn. It's your reading, so you just need like a break. I know you like helping people, but or you feel the need to help people. But sometimes, not sometimes you need to care for yourself as well. Take a little time for yourself. All right, Capricorn. All right. So next we have Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. 6 and 10. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Okay. Alright, so message for Sagittarius. Okay. I think you had this card yesterday. No, I think you had. No. There was a couple of other people yesterday. Oh, am I talking too low? I looked at one of my videos and I felt like I was yelling. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. So you start off with start delegating. Ask others, including me, which is Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. That's what made me chuckle. All right. So King of Swords, the Six of Wands. And then finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You have the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. All right, Sagittarius, it's just what it says. Like, you need to start delegating. You need to start cutting things out of your life that does not serve you. You need to start handing things off to people. If that's something that you're able to do, when people offer help, accept it. But you're going to start doing that with the King of Swords here. So I think you're gonna take over this King of Swords energy here. You're gonna just be like, that is not for me. That's not what I want. If I don't have time for that, you need to find somebody else to do it. I feel that's just the place that you are. That's what you're doing. I feel like you haven't been doing that before. I feel like you've been in this giving mood, like you were just like someone asked you, just like, oh yeah, I got you, kind of thing. But you're going to be victorious in this. So doing so, delegating to other people, taking charge, and cutting out things that don't serve you, like things that just are not for you, is going to give you this victory, okay? All right, so then you have your finances and your career. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. But then you have it with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords. So it has something to do with some type of twin flame here. And she's possibly, your partner is possibly the Queen of Cups. So when I look at this Queen of Cups today, what I'm seeing right now in your reading is she's staring at that cup. And I feel like that cup is you. She's staring at the cup like, the hell is you doing? The kind of thing, like, because she looks so mad, if you let me get up on there. She looks so mad at that cup. And she like, damn, what the fuck is you doing? Like you just ain't doing right. Or maybe that's you looking at them like, damn, just do what you're supposed to do. So maybe, you and your partner are having financial issues. But it says a twin flame, so they're gonna be there through the thick and the thin. But remember, some of them don't be. But I feel like your particular partner, they don't have any intention of leaving you, or this could be saying that once you get your finances in order, you'll bring your twin flame. Um, but you have to remember, like even with finances, even with your life, you cut out things that don't serve you. That's the same thing with your finances. People like to hold on to their money and all this stuff, but it's about reciprocity. I'm not saying go out there and spend all your money on, but you still got bills, you still got stuff to do. You want to live comfortably, but you need to. It's about reciprocity. So if you have that mind frame of like, oh, I have to keep this because I won't have this, then that's how it'll always be. Well, that's how it'll be. Once you change your mindset and you're like, money flows freely through me. That's one of the affirmations that I say. So you don't have to worry about finances because regardless, money is God. Divine is always going to make a way. Spirit is always going to make a way. And money is going to flow freely through you. In and out. It's just going to be like a river, just the cycle, the wheel of fortune. But there you go. That was Capricorn still on my mind. That was Sagittarius. So next up is Scorpio. 2205. Scorpio. My hip. Scorpio. Let's see if you have a Scorpio. Alright. So you start off with cycles and rhythm. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. And next you have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Then you have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Then you have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. All right, Scorpio. So in order to bring in this union with your partner, You need to open up. You need to realize that what you put out is what you get back. So you can't be defensive. I feel like you've been defensive. You've been guarded. Um, yeah, so you're not allowing the cycles and rhythm of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Um, but you need to allow that in order to um, you need to be open to receiving things, as well as giving. You need to be you need to be very receptive. I just feel like you're really defensive and guarded right now. It's like your mind is on just this path, and you're just like, I'm going for it. Which is what how you should be. But you have to remember that there are cycles and rhythms of life. Like there's always this constant flow of energy. Just ride the wave. Just ride it. You have playfulness, so I feel like you need to be more playful. With your love life. I just feel with life, period. Because even with cycles and rhythms, she's like over here dancing in the rain here. You know. So I feel like you need to be a little more playful. Have fun. Because you're in the process or about to end a cycle. A cycle that you're defending. Like you don't want to end it. You're defending that cycle. You don't want to end the cycle, but you're going to, because you're worried about what you've lost. But you still have 2 cups here behind you. So whatever it is you lost, you kind of soaking over it. You're upset about it because you didn't want to end that cycle. But 2 of cups is behind you. When I look at this particular 5 of cups in this deck, I look at the two cups behind them as the 2 of cups, and I had glanced at the bottom of the deck, and the 2 of cups was there. So you're gonna call in that twin flame partnership. All right. So yeah. So just open up. And don't be so defensive. Um, be more playful. Remember, got those rhythms and cycles. All right, Scorpio. Okay. So next we have Libra, which is 27, 16. All right, Libra. My Libra people. Okay. What must do for Libra? What did I say? Libra. Message do pretty good. Okay. Go on, Libra. All right. So you start off with past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Then you have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Next, you have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then you have the Two of Cups, along with the King of Swords. So I feel, of course, that this is a past life relationship, but it's not like keep an open mind says it is not your usual type of person. Your soulmate is going to be very different from what you're used to dealing with. So like if you have a type, he's not going to fit into your little box, their little categories. Your person is not going to fit into that, okay? But it doesn't have to be about love. I just think that it is with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups here. I just feel that it has something to do with, a love interest. But, all right. So you have the Ace of Cups. So it's going to be a brand new beginning for you, emotional beginning. You're going to be super happy. Your cup is going to be overflowing. I was looking at that. Then you have the Knight of Wands here. So that is someone physically changing residence in order to be with you. So I feel that whatever this situation is, this new beginning, it's going to cost either you to need to move or them to be able them to need to move. So if it's in reference to a job, then it'll be like you get a new job and you have to, travel for work. Or if it's with a person, you guys are possibly, I don't see communication yet, but you guys are starting to think like, hey, you may not say it to each other, but you guys may start thinking like, hey, how am I going to move forward with this? Like how am I going to get to see them more? To see them more, I have to move to, I don't know, Texas or wherever you live at, or you may be thinking, oh, I gotta move to Texas where they live at or something like that. So yeah. So like I said, you need to keep an open mind with this because your soulmate is different than what you're used to, the person you're used to. But yep, you manifested this twin flame here. You manifested this soulmate. And I feel that he is like the King of Swords. Like he just, yeah, I mean, he speaks the truth. He knows what he wants and goes for it. He don't have time for all the extra mess. Or she, no, I don't associate sexes to my signs. I'm into my cards. But yeah, he ain't taking no mess. What he says is what he says. If he says like I'm moving down there in 2 weeks, he'll be down there in 2 weeks minus 1 day. So yeah. But there you go, Libra. Alright. And next up, here's my Virgo. Alright, Virgo. 32 for a minute. Alright, Virgos. Alright, for my Virgo people. So who had this? So Sagittarius had that. Virgo, maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, huh? Sagittarius, you clearly are dealing with a Sagittarius. Because they have both of these cards. Go back and look at their reading. They have both of these cards. The timestamp for the Sagittarius was 1610. So go back and look at that. Because they have the exact same cards. And clearly I'm shuffling. That's crazy. Alright. Interesting. Capricorn came out in the reading. You're clearly dealing with the Capricorn here. I mean, Sagittarius. Oh, no, Sagittarius. But Capricorn came out. So maybe you're dealing with Capricorn. Who knows? Oh, man, I did it wrong. Look, I was here just shuffling, talking. Yeah, I guess, Virgo, you get an extra card today. Shoot. That's why you needed that. That's why you need to know this. Mm. Okay. All right. So you start off with start delegating. Ask others, including me, which is Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Let's say by yourself. Yeah, by yourself. And then next you have the Moon card, the Six of Swords, and then the Tower. All right. So then you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. The Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Two of Cups. Okay. All right, Virgo. So you need to start delegating like you have been doing a lot for other people and you have not been taking care of yourself. So you need to care for yourself and you need to, move forward. That's what it looks like. Because you have this thought process of like how your perfect world is, I feel. And you want to obtain this perfect world. And remember, nothing's perfect. Okay. But I feel like you are realizing that and you're moving on a common shores. You're just like, you know what, I realize that this doesn't serve me. And I just need to move on. I need to move forward. And that's what you're doing. But I feel like you're doing it slowly. I don't feel like you're just jumping right into it. I feel like, you're easing into it, to change, but you are in the process of doing so. You have the Tower here. So either you're doing so because you had a Tower moment or you're preparing yourself for the Tower moment because you know that it's coming. Because typically people know when the Tower's, when people have a Tower moment, they know it's coming, you know. So yeah. So then finances and careers, financial issues are affecting your love life right now. So maybe you're overspending or they're overspending. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So you're stressed and worried about your finances because you've been overspending it. You've been overspending, and I feel that you've been overspending because you're trying to fill some kind of void. It's a toxic energy there. It's like you're trying to fill some emptiness that you have. And then maybe you're trying to feel that need for companionship. Yeah, that's what I feel. You're trying to feel that need for companionship, so you're shopping. You're overspending because here in the United States it is the holiday season is upon us, so it's more so like people tend to overspend sometimes because they get in the spirit and they want to buy for their loved ones and or shoot for yourself, you know. But that's what you're doing. So if you were like thinking like, I don't know why I just keep spending, and it's not like large amounts of money. It may just be like, oh, you go to this store, you spend $10 here, $30 here, 40 here, and then at the end of the month they add up. If you don't spend $200, you're like, oh no, that was my grocery money, or that was my car note or something, and you're just kind of like, damn, I know better. But you're trying to fill some kind of void, Virgo, so you really need to do some inner work here, okay? And stop trying to do everything yourself. So stop doing everything yourself and allow people to help you so that you can focus on yourself. All right. All right, Virgo. That was for you, boo. All right, so next up we have Leo. The 3929. 3929. For Leos. My little people. Party people. Okay. My Leos. Message you have for Leos. You know what? That's the same card when I split the deck that I saw Sacred Space. Let me see what you have for Leos. I don't know why I keep saying part of the people while I'm shuffling your card. Okay. All right, Leo, you start off with Sacred Space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Then you have the King of Swords and the Chariot. Then you have Keep an Open Mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. You have the Magician and the Knight of Wands. Okay. All right, Leo. So spiritual advice is you need to create a sacred space. You need to meditate, because you are. I feel like you're coming. I feel like you've gone through a transformation period, and now it's like you're about to start the actions needed for the next part of what's coming for you. If that made any sense, because you are in the King of Swords energy, you're getting rid of stuff that does not serve you. That does not serve your higher purpose, that you know that you're just really tired of dealing with. You're like, why am I dealing with this? And it has nothing to do with me. This should not be something that I'm dealing with, and you're just like, well, forget it. I'm not even about to deal with it. And that's kind of how you're doing there. And that's and you're taking action on that. So you're moving forward. So yeah. Yeah, you're moving forward. But okay, so I'm looking at the Chariot, and she's kind of like looking off to the side, and like how I had my car set up. She was looking at the King of Swords, and it's matter like you're cutting out people so drastically and just randomly out of nowhere that they're like, hold on, what just happened? Like whiplash. But it's like, it's moving those people out of your life. You're moving on to something better. You're moving on to the next phase of your life. So, of course, keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. And that's because you manifested this soulmate. And you're going to actually change residence to be with that person. You're going to move forward to be with that person. Or they're going to move forward to be with you. If you guys are at a distance, then yeah, you guys are going to be together because you manifested. But remember that it's somebody totally different than what you want. So like maybe you're used to a person looking a certain way or doing certain things. This person may not be like that, They could be of a different race, nationality, a different body type, they could have different religious beliefs, anything, whatever it is, it's not what you think. It's going to be a different type of person. But remember, that's really good because if you've been dealing with the same type of person and you're getting the same results, that's insanity. You don't want to be insane now, okay? You want to move forward, something new, something better, something that's just for you, that you manifested. All All right, that was for my Leo. So next we're on Cancer. 45:15. All right, Cancers. What's the numbers you have for Cancers for today? Okay, I got 2 viewers. Hello, hello, hello. Cancer, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Cancer for today. Sweet. Okay. You got 2. I asked for 1, you got 2. We're going to take them both. Okay. All right. All right. So, Cancer. You start off with endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And then you have the Star card. Along with the King of Pentacles. And then you have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The 10 of Wands. And then there was the 9 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups. All right. So with your endings and beginnings, that's your advice. So you have to remember that things have to end in order for stuff to begin. You're kind of focused on your money. So maybe you're trying to get a new job, or you need to change careers completely. But, it's okay. It's divinely guided. Your third eye is open. You realize what's needed to be done. You just have to take those steps. And the Star card is like, staying optimistic about it. So, yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's going to be obstacles in the way. But it's going to lead you to the King of Pentacles energy. That's this stable individual. They're very stable, very, very grounded, okay? And you have true love here. So true love, this is a romance of a lifetime. So what you're manifesting, what you brought, excuse me, what you brought in for yourself is true love. You're ending a burdensome cycle. So it's some type of cycle that you've been going through with your love life. There has been, I feel like, a continuation of many, many, many years, maybe even lifetimes. But you're finally ending that cycle, and it's bringing in your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfilled. All right. And then there's your offer. You don't have the offer of love coming in, but you're not sure you want to take it because of your past. So you need to stay optimistic about this situation, okay? Remember, things have to end in order for things to begin. You're ending one cycle to start something new, okay? So remember that, because you called in your true love. So you have to end, you are ending that cycle to bring in something new. Your wish fulfilled. So go and accept that cup, boo. Go and take that cup. Okay. All right, so next we have the Gemini. All right, Gemini. 49:37. Gemini. All right. What's going on for my Gemini people? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You got a very strong card. I like cards with time frames. So let's see here. Well, you got 3, so I'll take the 3. Let's clarify what this is. Okay. All right, so you start off with receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Then you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. 6 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords. And then what fell out by itself was the 8 of Cups. And I clarified that. And you have the Magician. All right. So, yes. So you need to, like you said, allow yourself to receive. you need help. Like you're always giving. You're always giving to others, doing for others, but no one's doing for you. No one's there for you. People are there for you, but because you've been giving so much and for so long, this cycle, it's a heavy one. I feel like you haven't ended it yet, but you're close to it. Okay, you're real close to ending it. It could be with family, any kind of loved ones, friends, anything. You're always giving up so much of yourself, but you're not receiving anything. That has to stop. There has to be an equal give and take. You have to be receiving things as well as giving things in order to create that balance, in order to create that flow of life, okay? Because you've been left out in the cold, because people aren't seeing you for you. People aren't valuing you at all. Because you've been there for so long, for so many people, that it's like almost the norm. Well, it's not almost the norm. It is the norm. Like, oh, I need a ride. Let me call. Let me call Gemini. Oh, I don't know, this cook. Let me call Gemini. I need a friend to hang out with. Let me call Gemini. Like, you can only be stretched so much, and you shouldn't be stretching yourself at all. All right, Gemini. If they're not giving into the relationship or into whatever it is, that you're doing, if there is not an equal give and take, cut that shit out. Leave that shit where it be. Okay. Do not allow it, because you're allowing it. You created this yourself. Like, you're carrying those burdens. You're doing that. Okay. You did that. You created this monster. You need to end it. So you need to end it. Okay. Then you have very soon for your romance angels card. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So whatever this is that you want in love, you're very indecisive right now. You need to get clear. I know, Gemini, you go back and forth, to two sides and all that mess, but it's okay. Like, you need to really think about what you want. And if you're not able to figure out what you want, realize what you don't want. And then go from there, okay? But you're going to decide, because you're going to move on to calmer shores here. You're going to figure it out, and you're going to have a victory. All right? Because you're walking away from what no longer serves you emotionally, which is good, which is what I was saying, leaving that burdensome cycle. And it's because you manifested this. You did this. You are in control of your destiny. You have to remember that. Regardless of what people say, and they're like, oh, you have no control over that. You have control over absolutely everything in your life, okay? If you want to change it, you change it. Don't let nobody else tell you otherwise, okay? All right, that's for you, Gemini. All right, next we have Taurus. 31 Taurus. Okay. What am I doing? All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let's remove the Taurus. Taurus. Okay. Now it was too far, so I guess we make it too. So you start off with infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. That's one of my most favorite. It's this card ever. That is one of my affirmations that I use. And you have the Emperor with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, you have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. The Two of Wands. The Knight of Cups. And the Hermit. Okay. All right. So with you having an infinite supply here, I just feel that Spirit just needs to remind you of that. Spirit needs to remind you that you have an infinite supply and you're always supplied, okay? And I feel this is you. You're in this Emperor power, or you're coming into it because you're realizing that you have infinite supply. You have no worries, no need to worry about anything, okay? You have this Ace of Pentacles. It's a brand new, like, stable beginning, like money. Like money. This is like this little part. This is about money, clearly. You have some money. Yeah, you need to realize that, like, you are supplied. You are supplied. Like, with these cards, you can see them. Let me get them together. You are supplied. Okay, if you see how that is, it's bringing in, like, you having this realization is bringing in this supply. It's bringing in this sustainable income for you. All right. And then you have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And in doing so, and accepting help, is starting you on a new path, on a new journey here. And then it's going to bring in this, someone's coming in with a message of love. Someone's going to, there's going to be some type of message of love coming in for you. So maybe your friends are going to hook you up with somebody. Could be a Virgo. But I don't know. I just think that you're gonna kind of retreat. Like, I feel like you're gonna let your friends help you. It's gonna prepare you into, like, opening up new doors, opening up new things for, your life. And then here this cup comes in for you, and then you retreat. It's like then you go in a hermit mode, and you're just like, maybe I should wait. Like, just go for it. That's the message from Divine. Divinely V, just go for it, okay? I know you want to retreat and go within, but I just feel you need to just go for it, okay? Because remember, you're our supply for all your todays and tomorrows. It's not gonna really matter, what I mean it does matter, you feel clearly it matters, but you cannot make the wrong decision, okay? But I just feel go for it. Why not try? Unless it's like somebody like abusive. If it's something like that, like you see some red flags, you leave that shit where it's at. But if it's someone who, don't be like trying to make stuff red flags, like, oh, he chews with, I don't know, he chews like a cow. That's just non negotiable for me, kind of thing. Like, he can close his mouth. I mean, just, or she, just kind of, just kind of take a little leap of faith and do what you need to do for yourself, all right? All right, that was Taurus. Now, last but not least is Aries. All right. Aries. All right. Aries is at 101.27. 101.27. I've been on here for an hour. Goodness. All right. All right, Aries. Let's go messages. Thank you. Well, they just came out. I'm doing another show. If it comes out again, then that's what you need to know. It was infinite supply, just so you're aware. But it was in the last reading, so. Yes, thank you. All right. No wonder that flipped over there. Oh, okay. Oh, Aries, even on a good note. Oh, thank you all for the light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aries. Okay, Aries. So you start off with the divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desires? And then next you have your Ten of Cups, along with the Moon card. And then you have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. You have the Empress and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So with divine passion here, you need to figure out exactly what you want. Like, I feel like you haven't been making any decisions on what you want. I feel like you've just been kind of, you're just kind of just going with the flow of things, which you should, but you still have to know what you want. You have to know what you want, where you've been in order to move forward in life. Okay. You have the Ten of Cups here. So the Ten of Cups is, that's your emotional fulfillment. But you have the Moon card, some type of illusionary factor here. Maybe that your Ten of Cups, what you think is your Ten of Cups really isn't what you want. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm feeling right there. So like, let's say you've always like, oh, I want to, I don't know, 5-bedroom house, white picket fence, 3-car garage, kind of thing. But realistically, that's not what you want. You really just want like, I don't know, a 2-bedroom house with a separate space that's just for you. You want, a 1-car garage, or maybe you want to live in a condo in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's your happiness. It's not a white picket fence, big yard, and all that mess. You know, maybe it could be anything. Maybe you saw like your fulfillment was with a particular type of person, and you realize now that like, hey, that person that I thought I wanted to be with is not somebody that I even like. Or it's just like with the job, it's like, I wanted to be, I don't know, a doctor. And you realize like, hey, that ain't for me, um, but it's like you have this illusionary factor of what your happiness looks like. But that's why divine is telling you, you need to be honest with yourself and figure out like what is your heart's true desire? What is it that you love, that you like to do? And that's what you need to go for. And that is what's going to bring in your 10 of cups. That's what's going to make you truly, truly, truly happy. So, kind of meditate on that, all right? All right, so give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I feel that this is your partner. I feel your partner is it could be you. I feel like it's your partner is in the Empress mode, stable, grounded, very nurturing, okay? But you're confused by this situation because you don't know what to do. But Spirit is telling you, so whoever it is you're dealing with, Spirit is telling you to give it a chance, okay? Work on your partnership. Actually put in the work for this. Don't say you're putting in the work, half-ass doing it, um, and like let's say you have other, options, and you trying to work on the partnership with this person, the person that you know who it is, but you're not truly working on the partnership. You're saying you are, but you're not. So, like, truly just cut out everything else and truly focus on this partnership with this person. Okay, if that's who you want, you got to put in the work. You have to work for the partnership, and that's why you're confused because you have options. But once you clear out the fluff and actually look at that person, you're like, you know what? It's been in the front, in my face this whole time. I never saw it. Never noticed. And it's like a whole new kind of aspect. You're gonna see this person from a whole new perspective. Okay. Well, all right. That has been you guys' daily reading. So, if this resonated, I ask that you please like, share, and subscribe if you're new. I do personal readings, and I try to go live in the evenings as well for just like readings, live readings. So, thank you all so much for watching and enjoy your day.